Okay, so boom. Well, white boy Rick found out that all money ain't good money. Now, a lot of times we look at it as just opportunity that landed in your lap. It looked like a blessing because it came wrapped in a bow. And it's probably been a certain period of time where you've been waiting for something to happen. Matter of fact, you feel like it's long overdue for something good to happen to you. And a lot of times when you perceive it as something good, regardless of the circumstances of what's going on, regardless of what may come behind it, you may think, I can kind of, maneuver this way, maneuver that way. This could come with that, you know what I'm saying? Drama could come with this, but at the time, as of right now, I most definitely need to take this because I got an itch, I got a financial bind. This is an opportunity to probably, shake back, whatever the case may be. It probably was some good advice at the time. You should have probably just took the good advice and not feel like you needed to attach yourself to a person. Because sometimes people just got the word to give to you, and because of the vulnerable place that you in, you feel like this is a connection that you're supposed to join yourself to. You're supposed to be on the hip with this person. You just came at the right time. You in the whole time. Over time, you realize you should have just took the words. Take the meat, throw away the bones. Receive what was said. Don't think it comes with a necessary attachment. Now you done got let down. You was assuming and expecting way more than whatever the case may be. And now you just done realize, man, I should have never did that in the first place. I should have never took that money. I should have never got cool with that. I should have never. Sometimes, man, all opportunity ain't good opportunity. All money in the penitentiary ain't all good money. This around the time Iron Nation Brotherhood, I'm talking about they striking from the end. I'm talking about it's plentiful. And when they striking, you gotta think. No shot to white boy, but the white boys is the ones who getting super high, which means they got the money. Black folks the one who hustling and spending, trying to probably buy more in quantity. Now, black folks junkies too, but you got more cultural, penitentiary culture. White boys are the ones who doing drugs. These are the ones you looking for because they finna call their parents who got inheritance. They finna call their parents who probably scared to death that they can go off on it. Mom, I'm telling you, I just left from over there in the cell. That I was just sitting there, one of the Crips and smacked me upside my head, Mom, and told me if I don't get that day money, hey, listen here, Mom, I'm telling you, you've been like this all my life. You're part of the reason why I'm in the penitentiary, why my brother's doing drugs. And what happened to my sister? You don't want to talk about that, do you? You don't want to talk about that guy you was dealing with, Mom, and that's how she ended up pregnant. That same dude you was dealing with, she's got a baby by that boy, and you just don't want. Mom, you're the reason why this family's so dysfunctional. I'm telling you right now, Mom, I'll never talk to you again. I'll never call you again if you don't go down there and get that $50 from me, Mom. You got that on. You got those type who gonna go crazy on the phone, even in the position that they in. Black folk can't call. Hey, look here, man. Man, they done said. Well, what you taking for in the first place? You the one guy that don't call me talking crazy about why. Who you think you talking to? Ain't nobody scared of you, boy. I'm finna get up off his phone. Don't call me talking crazy no more. I told you I ain't got it. Now, whatever you done told them, it is what it is. You want to deal with that, however you got to deal with it. Don't call my phone talking crazy to me no more. All right, you good? I love you. Be careful now. All right, boom. It's over with. And they plentiful. So Big Billy know who to holler at. I'm walking one day. I walk behind Big Billy. He posted up on the rail like this here. Joe Tate. I stop. What's up, Big Billy? I got Joe Tate. Don't worry about what was. All right, Joe Tate. Look, man, got this brown, Joe Tate. I know you good people, man. It's just so much of it, Joe Tate. Gotta get rid of some of this, Joe Tate, man. So right now, man, what I'm thinking is, man, if you want to, man, you come over and holler at me, Joe T, man, I'll cut your deal, man. I give you 15 caps, man, for $200. I give you 20, I give you 30. Joe T, I give you 30 I give you 30 for 300, Joe T. I'm just, at this point, Joe T, I'm really just trying to get rid of. But if you know anybody trying to spend, they been doing 2 for 50 around here. They got 50, you bring it to me, Joe T. I'll give you 3.5, you get your extra cup and hey, Joe T, I'm just trying to get rid of all this at this point, Joe T, whatever. So if you come to me, Joe T, you looked out for me before I looked out for you, and I guess that's the way it's gonna continue to go. So it's only right. That tobacco's cheap on the town, so I ain't trying to bust nobody's head. Of course, I'm gonna get my money, but Joe T, we get the money. So Joe T, 200. You come to me, Joe T, like I said, give you 15 caps, man, 300, Joe T. I give you 30 caps, Joe T. You can do whatever you want to do with it, Joe T. And then my brothers, Joe T. No knock to any of them, Joe T, but they ain't coming trying to spend that kind of money all the time. They bring 25 here, $20 sometimes, Joe T, or maybe a 75 or 100, and that's far and few in between. Right now I'm thinking we just got so much over here stored at the bottom of the hill and up here, Joe T. I'm really just like, we got to get this off. I'd rather get it off than get caught with it, Joe T, and sitting on it just for the sake of being able to say we got it. You feel what I'm saying, Joe T? I said, yeah. I said, man, should have been hollering. Man, Joe T, sometimes you just got to wait, when you feel the time right, when your heart moves you, but I do feel you, Joe T. I know I could have been came and holler at you, but I seen you walk and laugh, look like you had something on your mind. I know you don't smoke, but, sometimes people who smoke just need to smoke and get it off their mind, but some people who just got that grind in them, that hustle in them, maybe they need to hustle. So I was like, maybe that whatever he's got going on, he can pull on. You feel what I'm saying, Joe T? But yeah, you just come over, holler at me, Joe T. Like I said, I'll do you 15 cash for 200, for the 300, Joe T, I do you 30, Joe T. I double it up for you, Joe T. I said, oh, bet that, that's what's up. So I done let a couple of people know about, what I'm saying? If you got that, I can go do that for you. White boy Rick being one of the people. He come up to the cell. Hey, Joe T. Hey, let me holler at you real quick, Joe T. I said, come on in. Man, bless this cell, Joe T. What you doing, man? You doing all right? I said, yeah, I'm good. Man, so look, I'm down there in cell. I'm down there talking to Jimbo, right, Joe? Jimbo, he owes a marination right, and he don't want to go because he don't think they're going to do him right. He want to smoke, but he don't want to give them, and then they turn around and give nothing smoke, right? So he wants me to go and get the smoke for him. Now I know what she told me, but he ain't got that kind of money, so I'm going to try to get them 50. I was going to say, man, I'll get that Joe T. Joe T can get us an extra cab and a half, but we ain't going to be able to give you an extra half, Joe T. I don't want to do you like that, so I'll just take it. I'll go try to, I'll do it for him, and hopefully he'll just pay them whenever he can pay them. But I said, that was up. Man, I was coming up here because I need to, they won't even let him get on the phone right now. He cool with him right now. They being kind of hard on him, but he didn't want to go use somebody else's phone and tell them, he's trying to call his people, and he's already paranoid about that blue box. He don't want to get on there and get no numbers or anything like that. So, if you will, Joe T, I just need to use the jack real quick. I'm going to go down there and get Jimbo on the phone so he can call his people, straighten this out so we can get something to smoke. I said, oh, yeah, here. Yeah, you good? All right, appreciate that, Joe T. I'll be back in just a second. I walk out the cell with him. I post up on the rail. He go halfway down the step to him. Joe T, come on, Joe T. I won't lie to you. I said, what you talking about? Man, you step out the cell with me, Joe T, like you got to watch me and see where I'm going. I said, man, hey, white boy Rick, don't start with me, man. I really was just coming out the cell, bro. Oh, all right, my bad, Joe T. All right, boom. He mob, go to Jimbo cell. I'm sitting here, I'm chilling. I'm cooling, minding my own business. I don't know what's being talked about in the cell. White boy Rick come out of the cell. When he come out of the cell, I see the Air Nation they peeping out of the blind, the violation that's next door to Jimbo cell. They looked out once or twice, right? I don't know if it was the door slamming, boom, boom, something they heard through the vent. White boy Rick comes up the step. I'm talking about he flying. Hey, Joe T, real quick, Joe T. Hey, if I can get you that 200, because I think Jimbo's gonna be able to get that 200. How many caps can you get? I said, he gonna do this for me. I said, I can get you 10, I'm gonna give you 10 or 11, something like that. 10, 11, no caps. All right, Joe T, I'll be right back, Joe T. Boom. He mobbed back down the steps. When he go in the cell, I'm still sitting on the red. I'm chilling. The Air Nation come out of the cell. Jimbo! Hey, Jimbo! I don't know what they done heard through the vent at all. I don't know what's going on. White boy Rick, whatever was said, hey, I heard him, the Air Nation. Nah, hey, open up his door, man. Open up his door, Jimbo. You straight in there? Like they done got the tussling or something in there. White boy Rick step out of the cell. Hey, man, what's going on, man? We in there on something, man. Dang, man. He walk, come up the steps. Joe T, like, Joe T. One of the Air Nation standing right there, his door is open. One of the Air Nation, he leaned in the cell like he talking to him. The other one standing right by the cell, his back to the Air Nation, and he looking in the direction where white boy Rick is going. As white boy Rick coming up the steps, he get next to me. Joe T, I got that 200. He got the money right here. He like, man, step in the cell real quick. So when we step in the cell, he, man, bless his cell. Hey, Joe T, look, check this out. So, he got that. He got that. And he said, I know he owed them. That's probably why they down there or whatever. But we already got that situated. We're not even worried about that. He was like, oh, here goes the phone too. I said, I was just about to ask you out there. Don't leave my phone out. I don't know, Joe T. But anyway, go ahead. Take care of business when you get it. Bring it to me. I'm going to probably be down there in my cell. Just come holler for me, right? He don't tell me what's going on down there in the cell. I walk out of the cell. White boy Rick come out. He going down the stairs back toward Jimbo cell. I'm going over here with Big Billy. So I'm on the top walk, walking on this side, but I'm looking down, white boy Rick going over to the cell, and we almost walking side by side, but we in two different locations. White boy Rick get down there, Jimbo, they hold on now, man, you ain't, man, what you got going on? White boy Rick, I'm about to turn the corner. White boy Rick say, man, I don't take no demands from no racist white boy, man. Hey, don't touch me like that, man. What's wrong with you? I don't got business with Jimbo. I don't got business with you. I look down. I stop at the time because if I turn that corner, I ain't going to be able to look over from this side. So I kind of stop and I'm looking right here, the little bit I got left. Big Billy sitting right there. So Big Billy kind of leaned up like this here. He said, man, Joe D, what's going on with your boy down there? By this time, white boy Rick done said, hey, Jimbo, just whenever you get permission, I guess, from them, Joe, you can come over and holler at me, Jimbo. I'll be over in my cell. He mob over to his cell. I said, man, I don't know what he got going on, man. I was like, look, I'm trying to holler at you real quick. He said, oh, come on in, Joe. We step in the cell. I walk in behind him. Man, bless his head. Like, what you trying to do? I said, man, I got this 200, man. Let me get you, he was like, oh, bet. He was like, all right. He was like, man, let me call over here, my partner over here downstairs. He can bring it up here to you. Or you want me to have one of mine bring it over to you, or you want him to bring it over here? You can leave him however you want to do it, Joe T. You don't want nobody in your business. I just get him to bring it over here. You can, or, I just have somebody bring it over to you sale. So when he's saying this, they don't, hey, Billy, what is it now, man? I'm trying to, come on, man. They block the door. Man, hey, man, Joe T, man, no disrespect and anything like that, man, but Jimbo owes us $50. We done went down there hollering at him, and I don't believe him. Hey, before you do anything, Big Billy, man, it just wouldn't be right if he's going through somebody else trying to spend some money because he ain't trying to pay us what he owes. We go down there and sell. He's talking about that white boy Rick was just trying to get him on the phone, but Joe T, my brother told me when I was stepped in there, I seen he's got I don't know, him and white boy Rick got to fighting or whatever the case might be, but we heard some scuffling over there like white boy Rick and jumped on him. Now, I don't know if he owes white boy Rick too, and he paid white boy Rick first, but we stepped in the cell, it's a little time in between the sale. I don't know what white boy Rick threatened and told him or promised him, but when I stepped in, my brother said he was looking up there, saying white boy Rick hand you something. Now, if it was some money that come from Jimbo pay us first, Billy. Now, I'm not trying to get in between. Billy say, Joe T, what's going on? I don't want to load no numbers, Joe T, and then somebody get numbers locked up and somebody's mad or this. I don't know, Joe T. I said, I don't know what's going on. I said, matter of fact, let me just go holler at white boy Rick real quick. I said, man, I'll be right back. All right, Joe T, man, what are y'all doing, man? It's just $50. I'm trying to take care of my business, whatever. Man, I step out of the cell. I go holler at white boy Rick. He down there. He say, pop, pop, pop. Hey, white boy Rick, it's Joe T. Come on in, Joe T. Come on in. I popped up. Pop. Man, what we do? He did he? I said, man, look. I'm up here hollering there. I said, man, the Air Nation done came in there talking about, man, look here, Joe T. Jimbo owes them $50, right? When they come knocking on the door, I done told him, man, just tell them I'm trying to get you on the phone. You've tried to call everybody. You couldn't get nobody on the phone because you was trying to put your money with mine. That's what I tell them, yo. You trying to put your money with mine. You couldn't get nobody on the phone. And when I get what I get, yo, I'll pay them, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay them through the tobacco where you ain't got to be giving them that money, but we can get this deal this way. So I popped it on them like that, yo. I told them, man, just tell them that you was in trying to get on the phone or whatever. I said, well, they done came up here and said that y'all was up there. Yo, D, that ain't none of their business or whatever. What's going on down there, Joe D? That money's mine. He couldn't get his. Get mine, bring that to me, and I'm gonna take care of that with Jimbo. Man, in fact, Joe D, I'll tell you what, come on. We walk out of the cell, they stand, he was like, what's going on? That's my, I'm by him. That's my, hey, Bill, that's my money. That's my money, Bill. I don't know what's going on with Jimbo. That's my money. Billy look like it. I mob back up the stairs. We make the deal. I get the brown. I take the extras. I give him 10. I keep 5. Whatever he took down there to Jimbo, however they straighten it out, I don't know. He give the Air Nation. He pay the Air Nation for Jimbo. 2-3 days go by. White boy Rick come up to the cell. Joe T. What's up, white boy Rick? Step out 1 second, Joe T. I come out the cell. What's up? Hang out with me real quick. Hey, Jimbo ain't come up here and bought no brand from you or anything, have he? I said, nah, what's up? Man, Joe T, I go down there trying to holler and Air Nation gonna tell me that he's that they got him and anything. You know, what any kind of business need to run through them for Jimbo. Like, they won't even let me go down there and talk to him, right? He still ain't told me what happened down there in the cell. I said, nah, he ain't came and got no brown for me. Man, I know what's going on, Joe T. I know what's going on. He was, all right, Joe T, appreciate it. Boom. He mob out. I stay right there on the rail. He go down there by, hey, Jimbo. Man, come out here and holler at me, man. The Air Nation pop out of the cell. They in Jimbo's cell. Hey, what? Hey, man, we doing something in here, man. Don't be coming around here doing all that, man, making all that noise. White boy Rick. Man, like I told you, man, I don't take no demands from no racist white boy, man. I'm trying to holler at my buddy in there, man. Jimbo. Hey, Jimbo, come out. Hey, when you get a chance, Jimbo, come out here and holler at me, man. You come over in my cell, man. Ain't nobody gonna bother you for come over and talk to me, man. Man, I don't know what y'all got going on, man. Y'all tripping, man, about what all this, man. Jimbo. Hey, Jimbo, come over here and holler at me when you get a chance, all right? He mob out. They closed the door. Dramatic effect me, please. Boom. I'm wondering, what exactly is going on with Jimbo now that they, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case is, right? Why would Rick go in his cell? Jimbo, he waiting for Jimbo. Hours done passed. It's almost lockdown. Jimbo come out the cell to go to the microwave. Look like he got a bowl of noodles with him, right? White boy Rick ain't on the scene. He heard that microwave. White boy Rick come out of the cell just to look. It's Jimbo. Man, hey, Jimbo, man, what's up, man? What's up? Jimbo putting his stuff in the microwave. Look like he trying to explain whatever going on to white boy Rick. As I'm looking, the Air Nation coming out of the cell, Big Billy standing right there looking. As the Air Nation coming out and headed over there, white boy Rick know he only got a certain amount of time. So when Jimbo sitting, I'm guessing he's seeing it too, because the way his body, he can see that way. White boy Rick back is this way. So by the time white boy Rick turn and see the Air Nation rushing over there, Jimbo, you ain't got a white boy Rick. Boom, going, I'm talking about smacked him. Boom, bowl, fly. White boy Rick, man, hey man, Jimbo, I don't know what's up with you, man. Hey, you ain't gotta act like it. No, Air Nation come over. Air Nation come over. Man, put your head, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, Jimbo know what's up, man. We had some business going on today, y'all in my business. What's up? What's up? That's between you and Jimbo, but Jimbo got to know what we got going on, and he's got to stick to that, or Jimbo knows what's up. Man, I don't care about none of that. I said, hey, white boy Rick, what's up? Man, they know what's up by that time. He backpedaled. Jimbo, you better come talk to me, boy. You better come talk to me, boy. He come up the steps like this here. Man, Joe T. Man. I said, man, come in and say it real quick. Man, bless his soul, Joe T. Man. They done messed up the money down there, Joe T. I'm ready to fight all of them, Joe T. I said, man, why did you smack Jimbo like that? Man. Joe T, so I didn't tell you everything, right? So when you come down, they up here running them down, right? You tell me you go up there, they come up there and talking about he's got I done jumped on him, right? So I did, but I didn't. I said, you jumped on Jimbo? Knowing now they fool with Jimbo and he owed them people. And listen, Joe T, it wasn't like that. I did jump on him, but I didn't jump on him. He told me to jump on him. I said, why would that man tell you to jump on him? Listen, Joe T, so when I told you I was coming up here to get that $50 to get that for Jimbo, right? We go down there, I go down there and get him on the phone. As soon as I hand him the phone, Joe T, he gets his dial number. He's worried about who he's going to be able to get on the phone, who's supposed to be going to get this for him, right? So he finally gets his mom on the phone. He's talking to his mom. All of a sudden, Joe T, he looks over, like his eyes kind of wide, like deer stuck in the headlight, right? Caught in the headlight, right? So I'm wondering what it is his mom done said, because he done said to her, can you send anybody to go get the money, because I need that money right now. I'm nicking, Mom. So he takes the phone off of his ear. Joe T, he pops and puts it on speaker, right? So when he puts the phone on the speaker, he say, Mom, he said, now what? Now how does she get that much money? Joe T, his mom says, well, she was in a wreck and she's been waiting. She went to physical therapy, all these old things, and she got her check a couple of days ago, and today she got almost $200,000. I'm looking at Jimbo. Jimbo's looking at me. Me and Jimbo looking at each other, right? Penitentiary rules are in effect. Joe T, he then takes the phone off speaker. His mom's still yapping on the phone. I'm talking about you can hear her. She's just still going, but you can't make out what she's saying. Jimbo takes the phone like this here and tells me, now you're going to have to jump on me. I'm finna see if I can get $200 and this. You're going to have to whoop me so we can make her believe so she can go home panic. He tells me right there. So, Joe T, that when I first came out of the cell and I came and asked you about the 200, right? I'm putting it together. He said that when you say what you was going to do, Joe T, I go back down there. He's still on the phone with her. He does me like this, like, what's up? I asked him, I said, you ready? I ain't telling him what I'm about to do, Joe T. He done already said what we need to do. So when he nods his head, Joe T, I'm talking about knock this pig in the dirt, Joe T. I'm doing it in. I rubbed him up a little bit, and I was like, man, if you don't get that money, man, you know you're going to the back. And all this. I'm talking crazy to him, Joe T, and I'm moving the phone around on the bed. I was like, man, whoever you on the phone with right now better be getting that money. I'm telling you, it's going to be an issue. And he gets up, he's like, I promise, man, I promise. And that's when, Joe T, that's when they get to knocking on the door, Joe T, talking about what's going on, Jimbo. They all in the business, right? So Jimbo tells her, hold on, give me 1 second. She's already, hold on, Jimbo, I'm about to call my sister right now and get this money. And I did all this and that, right? So Joe T, I tell him, look, this is what we gonna do, whatever, right? So he calls back, he says she got the money, she do this, that, Joe T, I come out of sale, I come up here, Joe T, they down there, whatever. Then that's what I didn't tell you, Joe T, he's the plug right now, Joe T. His aunt got almost $200,000 out, he ended up getting that 200, and now he's spending that money with them. I'm positive all the time that he's probably ran his mouth, and now they got him under some kind of protection, and he needs permission. People got to get permission to go and talk to Jimbo. So Jimbo comes out of the cell finally, Joe T. When he comes over to the microwave, right? We come over to the microwave. I'm asking him, man, I don't want to help you get that money, man. And then you don't even want to. And he gonna tell me, well, they been cutting me deals and I ain't gotta go through no middleman and this and that. And I am. I said, did you tell him? So at this point, I'm looking at his eyes, Joe D. He looks over towards Aaron. He was like, I had to, man. And you know, when you paid them, they put the pressure on me, man. Told me I was going. So I told him what happened and how it went. Joe D, by the time I turn around and see they couple steps me, I said, I got one chance to hit this sucker, Joe D. I'll tell you, Joe D, I want to knock him up to, man, I want to knock him up to the pearl gate, Joe D. Boom, I hit him at one, I wanted to get on him, but then at that point, Joe D, they're all in the business, but Joe D, that's what happened. I didn't want to tell you, man, because that was going to be on me, Joe D. That was going to be between us, Joe D. We were going to milk this how we had to milk it. I said, oh, now it's a week. I'm serious, Joe D. I didn't want to tell you that, Joe D. But I had it under control. I said, how? Well, I did have it under control until they went down there and done to him. I said, you should have moved him in the cell. I thought about that too, Joe D, but I got a good seller. I want to try to put my seller out because eventually his people's going to quit giving that money. Or he's going to get in debt to 6, 7 people, Joe D. He's not going to be here long. I'm thinking to myself, we can get while the getting is getting good. You feel what I'm saying, Joe D? Because eventually, I know what he's going to do. But now, we can't even get nothing. I said, you can't get nothing. Man, Joe D, I'm on 200. I heard his mom, Joe D, say she got almost $200,000 from that salesman. I'm telling you, how much money he done spent with them people, Joe D? Man. I said, so what now? Well, I did just clean his clock down there, Joe D. Maybe it knocked some sense into him. Maybe he come over and holler at me, or when, Joe D, where's that phone at? I said, he said, I didn't delete that number. I said, well, what you thinking? Get the phone out real quick, Joe D. I said, yeah, I got the number right here. Let me get that number, Joe D. Give me a pen and paper real quick. I said, what you finna do? Just let me get that pen and paper real quick, Joe D. I ain't gonna send it from your number, but what I'm finna do is I'm finna go get on somebody else's phone. Cause I done talked to his mom before, so if I call her, she hears me, she gonna know it's me. But if I'm gonna see if I just send a text message right now, if he's got some money that he's supposed to be getting, I'm just gonna send a message and say, I can't call right now and because I know what he tells her, and I'm gonna see if she send them numbers, Joe D. I'm gonna get them numbers, and Joe D, I'm gonna spend them numbers. I said, what if somebody call and lock them numbers up? He's gonna have to deal with that because I'm already have them numbers. They better check them before they spend them. I said, nah, man, we ain't finna do that. We ain't finna do all that. Joe T, give me that number, Joe T. Give me that number. I said, nah, your best bet is just call his people and let them know, what he got going on, and it's safe to just go through you. Then, Joe T, that ain't gonna. I don't know about that, Joe T. I think I should just get what I can get and go ahead and spend it. And then when I spend it, and when he realized he done gave them wrong, I said, but his people, when he called his people and get the numbers, they gonna say they already gave them to somebody. Yeah, I ain't think about that, Joe T. I said, your best bet is just call his mama, try to get on his mama's good side. I'm telling you. No. Our money ain't good money, Joe T. I'm having to think too much and do too much and get a little too desperate off of something that ain't mine, and I've already had to smack him. So I'm going to just leave that alone, let it play itself out, and whenever he comes to me, I'll just get what I can get instead of taking that opportunity and realizing, Joe T, because, I just going to get bad. It's going to get ugly, Joe T, and what happened is happened. It's water under the bridge. I smacked him. I'm cool, Joe T. I'm good. We got what we got, and it is what it is. And I'm positive over time, whatever Jimbo's gonna be over saying, man, I apologize, man. I should never did that. They took that and did never, and I'll just go from there. And lo and behold, weeks passed. That's exactly what they did. He came to White Boy Rick with the money. White Boy Rick took care of the business. After he took care of the business, he went right back over and started dealing with them people again. And White Boy Rick just washed his hands with them. Like I said, all money ain't good money. And sometimes you just got to realize, you know what? I ain't even finna deal with that. Because when you feel like it's yours and it was never yours, or you feel like the getting finna get good for you in a very selfish way, you get desperate when you feel like you losing the grip of what you felt was your blessing. And the whole time, it wasn't yours anyway. It was actually gonna put you in a predicament. Break me, please. And if you ain't watched Traps on Tubi, go check this out.
And outside of the trap, D to the ALLAS. Should've never been standing outside of the trap.
You here to take somebody to jail?
Everybody get on the motherfucking ground!
Get the fuck out of my yard.
Don't make the same mistake your daddy did.
And to spin back quick, can't wait another day. Don't stumble up in that, fumble up in that, mumble nothing by traps. No telling lies, don't televise, stay humble up in them traps.
One day a nigga wanna get out of this shit, man. But I don't know what it look like outside of this.